can't fuck with that. You don't have time. So is it good that someone comes along and has like a sort of specialty operation?
I got no problem.
That's what it's called, right? It's like, J-Mag, is it called Apex?
Yeah, I got a Unplugged Performance S Apex.
That's right, Unplugged Performance, yeah.
Yeah, you could for sure lighten the car up and improve to tire traction. And
have you seen that company's stuff, what they do?
I don't know specifically, but it's
pretty dope.
Yeah.
They make a pretty dope looking. They take Model S and they widen it and give it a bunch of carbon fiber. That's it right there.
Cool.
Ooh la la! Look at that.
That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does. Now the plaid version of the Model S. Are you going to widen the track and do a bunch of different? I know you guys are testing at the Nürburgring. Can you not talk about that?
Well, I think we got to leave that for like a proper sort of product unveil.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. Last time you were here, you convinced me to buy a Tesla. I bought it, and it's fucking insane.
Oh, great! Glad you like it.
Ah, man,
pretty fun.
It's not just pretty fun. It's like the way I've described it is it makes other cars seem stupid. They just seem dumb. Like I love dumb things. I love dumb cars. Like I love campfires.
Yeah,
I love
totally.
campfires. I have a 1993 Porsche that's air cooled.
Sure.
It's like it's not that fast. It's really slow compared to the Tesla.
Yeah,
really slow.
It's really quite slow. But
but there's something engaging about the mechanical, just like the gears, and it's very analog. But it's so stupid in comparison to the Tesla. Like when I want to go somewhere in the Model S, I hit the gas and it just goes whee.
Yeah.
It like violates time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, you've tried it like Ludicrous Plus and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We just did a software update where it'll do like a cheetah stance. So so it's because it's got a dynamic air suspension, so it lowers the back.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, just like a sprinter, basically.
Right.
Like, what do you do if you're a sprinter? You like hunker down, and then I shaved like 1/10 of a second off the 0 to 60. I mean, like it is pretty fun.
It's so. I've taken so many people, and I'm like, I take them for the holy shit moment. I'm like, are you ready? Like, hang on there, and then I stomp on the gas.
That I've never felt anything like it.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Sure.
The instant torque, and just the sheer acceleration is baffling.
It's baffling.
It's baffling.
They've never felt it.
No.
It's faster than falling.
It's crazy. It's so fast. It's a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And my family yells at me when I stomp the gas. Like I tell my kids, I'm like, you want to feel it? You want to feel it? Like, do it, do it, do it. My wife's like, don't do it. Boom. What?
Yeah.
And even if I just do it on the highway for a couple of seconds,
it's very
very
fun.
exciting.
Yeah.
It's very
It's like
fun.
having our own roller coaster on tap,
It really is like a roller coaster on top.
Yeah.
Without the loop-de-loops. But it's the pinning to your seat. It seems like you're not supposed to be able to experience that from some sort of a consumer vehicle that you can just a regular person could buy if you have the money. It seems too crazy. And then the idea that this Roadster is a half of a second faster than that.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Well, with the Roadster, we're going to do some things that are kind of unfair. So we're going to take some things from kind of like Rocket World and put them on a car. So.
Oh, I read about that.
Yeah.
Explain that. Like, what do you do?
Well, like I said, we can't do the product unveil right here, but it's going to do some things that are unfair. And
Unfair.
When we do the unveil of the Roadster, let me just say that anyone who's been waiting, they won't be sorry. They won't be sorry.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, anything that goes 0 to 60, what is it, 1.9? Is that the 0 to 60?
That's the base model.
That's what's the top of the food chain model?
Okay.
Faster than that. Let's just say faster than that.
Yeah.
That seems so crazy to me. Now, what was it like when the dude threw the steel balls at the window and they were supposed to not break and it broke?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I know extenuating circumstances.
You know that our demos are authentic. Because I was not expecting that, and then I think I muttered under my breath, like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah. You didn't get mad though.
No.
You didn't Steve Jobs it.
No, I definitely swore, but I didn't think the mic would pick it up, but it did. Like we practiced this, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like at Tesla, we don't do like tons of practice for our demos because we're working on the cars. Like we're building new technologies and improving the fundamental product. So we're not spending doing like hundreds of practice things or anything like that. We don't have time for that. But just hours before the demo, both Franz, is a head of design, and I were in the studio throwing steel balls at the window and just bouncing right off. I'm like, okay, this seems pretty good. Seems like we got it. Okay. And then we think what happened was that when Franz hit the door with the sledgehammer, so like this is like exoskeleton, high strength hardened steel. You can literally wind up with a sledgehammer, full on double handed sledgehammer, and hit the door, and there's not even a dent.